What's up, everybody? And welcome to Queen Z's Spiritual Insight, aka Queen Z's Readings. How y'all been doing? Good morning, Crystal. How are you, honey? It's been a while, but I wanted to do a quick collective reading because the song just kept playing in my head this morning, and it was Rolling in the Deep by Adele. And I just kept hearing it and hearing it and hearing it. I'm like, all right, so there gotta be a message behind this Rolling in the Deep song. Like, what is the whole message? And then the only thing I kept saying, it's the feminines. It's the feminines. They feel like they rolling in the deep. There could have been more out of life that they could have received with dealing with relationship with people in general. And it's not just men. It's with people in general. Like, everybody that they gave their heart to actually pulled the strings and diminished it and basically treated it like it wasn't shit. So before I even get started, please take what resonates, leave what doesn't. If you are not on a twin flame journey, do not try to be, because it is not that simple and it's not that easy. And everybody get confused with karmic relationships. If you haven't already, I would suggest you like, subscribe, and share to my YouTube channel. Also, like, subscribe, and share to my page and my YouTube channel for the Mentally There For You podcast, where I will be discussing about different connections and different things dealing with that. So you'll get a better understanding if you're a twin flame, are you a soulmate, or are you dealing with a karmic partner. So without prolonging it, I am going to go ahead to start the reading. And like I said, take what resonates, leave what doesn't. If you would like to book a personal reading, please email me at queensiesreadings@gmail.com, or you could go to my like page on Facebook and inbox me there or schedule your reading there. All right, let's get started. Rolling in the deep. Why is rolling in the deep? What messages is there for the divine feminine? I'm going to do the feminine energy first, and then I'm going to do the masculine, and I'm going to pull a couple of cards for the collective energy. What is going on with the divine feminines? Why is rolling in the deep here? Conflict. Battling actions. Judgment in reverse. Maybe there was something that you wasn't looking at properly. Like I said, this may just be. Let's see. Can I get 2 more cards for the divine feminine energy for this collective reading? Why is rolling in the deep here? Thank you. I got 2 more cards too. So you got the reverse. Knight of Pentacles in reverse. Then you also have the 5 of Wands in reverse. So I feel like there's some ending of conflict. Maybe before you wasn't judging the situation properly, but I do feel like maybe you are fighting your own actions with things. I do feel like some divine feminines are fighting their actions towards people that they're relating with in a way that they're tired of fighting. They tired of the arguments. They tired of accepting like less. People, I feel for some divine feminines may have gave a real offer to people, a protective offer, like something genuine. But I do feel like in some ways they are fighting their actions because maybe this is who they are. They genuinely want to give. But I do feel like they haven't judged a lot of situations the way that they should have. Let's see. Yeah. Blindsided by the past. So maybe this divine feminine is fighting actions with certain things because of the past, being blindsided with the past mentally. There's a mental blockage, anxiety, afraid to take action because of being blindsided by what happened to them mentally before. So when they come down to judging the situation, maybe this is why. I do feel like, this is a good card. So it's in reverse. You got the nine of swords in reverse, meaning that somebody no longer is judging. They didn't properly judge the situation before, but I feel like they're not having anxiety about it. Why is judgment card here? Yep, it may be a legal situation, a battle between 2 people. Could be a marriage. I do feel like maybe because somebody that they was dealing with wasn't taking the actions that they were supposed to be taking. Why is the 5 of Wands here in reverse? Dealing with a happy home. Stability. That's in a cups energy. And then I feel like it's because somebody did not give them the proper offer, or somebody they no longer accepting a fucked up offer from people. And I also feel like this is their wish fulfillment. Maybe I feel like when some divine is like, yeah, this is finally my chance to shut motherfuckers down and tell them to leave me the fuck alone, because I'm not accepting less for myself anymore. This is my wish granted. I just want my happiness with my home. I don't want the fighting in my home. I don't want the arguments with people. And I do not want to accept the fucked up emotions anymore from people. Jeez. I hear a lot of attitude. So rolling in the deep, I do feel like it's more so the divine feminines are now paying attention to the situations they was dealing with. Good morning. So do you got the Page of Wands in reverse? On top of the Knights of Pentacles in reverse. So somebody is no longer taking a fucked up offer. Somebody is no longer taking people, because some people may have never stand on their words the way they said they did before. Let's see. Yep, and this is definitely dealing with stability. This is dealing with a partnership in a home, a give and take, something that's supposed to be balanced out. I do see a lot of in-home energy and a lot of relationship energy here. But overall, I do feel like whoever the divine feminine is at this point, because you have the Seven of Wands upright, this is fighting your own actions, right? And I believe that it's not you're blindsided by the past, but you're blindsided because mentally in the past, a lot of people was trying to bullshit you. This will give you anxiety with taking actions towards people because you got the Nine of Wands upright. This is somebody that has anxiety, somebody that's fearful of coming out with their own actions. Or this could be the divine feminine is scared to be herself because of what happened in the past. Like, this plays in the mind. Somebody said to me yesterday, some people are afraid of your power because they don't want you to be more. No, it wasn't more than them, but it's like basically people got to shut down other people spark because maybe they feel like they spark is too fucking high or some shit like that. I do feel like some divine feminists is going through that energy. They are fighting their own actions with the things that they're doing because in the past maybe some people felt like they was being too much or they was like too overly confident, I want to say, and that's what makes them in fear for moving forward and doing the things that they really want to do. I do feel like some divine feminists are not judging the situation in the way that they should at this point. For the fact of it is because maybe they don't want to judge it in the same way, or they're not trying to be judged in that way, or they are really starting to pay attention to the. I feel like some saying, I don't give a fuck with how people judge me or what people feel anymore. That's done. That's dead. This is why the judgment is in reverse. This is not giving a fuck about people's judgment. You're not underneath for somebody's stethoscope. So I feel like this is why you're not having anxiety no more. But I do feel like you're still residing in the energy of fear because of the past or because how everybody looked at you before. And this could be your energy not taking action, being stagnated in your own actions because of judgment. But I do also feel like you're not bounded by contract to no motherfucking body. So if you are residing in this energy, Spirit wants you to know you do not do that to yourself, boo. And then you got the Five of Wands in reverse. So this is conflict, ending of conflict, no longer want to fight with people. And this is no longer want to fight for a relationship, a 10 of Cups with somebody, making a happy home, making a stable connection with somebody. I feel like some people is giving up. Some divine feminists are giving up on relationships that is not balanced out, that the divine feminine could bring 5 cups and the other person's not bringing the other 5 cups. And anybody know what cups mean in tarot? It is emotions. It's emotional fulfillment. So maybe somewhere down the line, you and this person is not having an emotional fulfillment because you no longer want to fight to try to get that no more. I feel like maybe in before you fall for it, but there's something there. I'm going to tell you now. You're not accepting this person 1 cup because you are fulfilled on your fucking own. You have your wish fulfillment. You're you. So you're not looking for this 10 of Cups no more. You was waiting for that one. You basically was the person that brought the 9 cups. Meaning you was already happy within yourself, but maybe you was dealing with somebody that was giving you a fucked up offer before. I feel like this is the energy you taking away. Like, oh, I'm good. Because I still got to remember, I'm fulfilled on my motherfucking own. Okay, I get it, sis. So then you got the Page of Pentacles in reverse. The Page of Pentacles in reverse means it was supposed to be a protective offer. Maybe somebody offered you something that was supposed to be like your protection. I feel like if it is the masculine energy or a masculine energy that you was dealing with, it was like they were supposed to protect you from certain things and they didn't. They didn't stand on their word. They didn't stand up for what you thought was genuinely what they was ready to do. And that was come together. Like I said, I still feel like the 5 pentacles was supposed to come from the masculine, 5 pentacles was supposed to come from the feminine energy, whoever you're in relations with. But it's more so the feminine is pulling in the whole 9 damn pentacles, just like she's pulling in the 9 of cups. So it's like a lot of feminine are in the place where they're stable on their own. So whatever the masculine that you deal with, whether it's a karmic partner or the divine masculine, I feel like a lot of feminine is like really like, I want a man now. It's like you at that level where it's okay, I want you here, but I don't need you here because I'm fulfilled on my own. All right, so let's get some more. Actually, nope. Let's see what's going on with these masculine. And then I'll go into the collective reading for the masculine and the feminine. I'm on a time frame, so I should be done by 6:30 because I has to go. So let's see. Oh, look, the Lover's card came popping right the fuck out. Look at that. So you may be dealing with a masculine for some. You may be dealing with your masculine, and this is the energy you hold in the connection at this point as a divine feminine. Like I said, that Rolling in the Deep song, if you haven't already, I will actually post a link underneath the YouTube channel. Or I actually might just play. Let's see. Because you have to know the copyright. Just I'll post the link in the comments or something because they like doing that copyright and shit, and I'm not letting them take none of my videos there. All right, so the divine masculine. What messages is coming across for the masculine energy during this collective reading? And they gave me all 4. Ain't that something? Ooh. He's rolling in the deep too. It's a secret. Some masculines are really in the energy where they at lows. They put so much investment, they stuck on what they invested in because it did not have a residual. They still have 1 pentacle left. So if you remember the divine feminine, only thing the divine feminine wanted was that 1 pentacle to add to her already stable life, right? The masculine has took his pentacles and may have invested into a harvest that he's still watching and thinking that is gonna grow. This is a secret that he's keeping. He's at loss of, he's basically looking at his loss. He invested so much into something that did not pan out, and he still has that 1 pentacle, but he's not paying attention. You still have life, masculine. But this is something that they hold in very dear to them, something secret. And guess what? I believe the person they invested in was not the divine feminine. It was a karmic partner because it's the Empress in reverse. This means the opposite of a nurturing woman, somebody that's compassionate, the wife, the person that can see eye to eye with society, and basically she's a giver, not a taker. You got the whole opposite of what you asked for, bruh. And it's the Lovers in reverse. It's not a strong connection. It wasn't real. It was a karmic relationship. So some of the masculines that are dealing with karmic relationships, they are looking at the petty shit they did. Whoa. What a mess they made. And they are so insecure to tell. They don't know how to say this. They are watching what they invested in like, damn, this shit still ain't giving me my money back, or my fruit is not bringing nothing back residually to me. I invested into a feminine that was not going to give back to me. She was going to take from me. He is feeling so freaking beat up inside. Some of your masculines are beat the fuck down because they invested in something that was not going to be a give and take situation. Let's get a confirmation. Yes, sir. Oh. He not looking within. Whoever your masculine is not looking within. You got the Hierophant in reverse on top of the 7 of Pentacles. And that means They so stuck on what the fuck their losses are, they're not realizing that that one pentacle is still inside of them, meaning they still have one last chance to invest in themselves. So insecure. Very. Yep, what I said. They invested in something that did not take forth, something that was not prosperous. This is a 10 of Pentacles in reverse. There was nothing there. It was bullshit. And then look, they still looking for that fourth one. They still looking for that stable home. They still looking for that growth that they was trying to get with this person that they was dealing with, whether it was a karmic partner or not. They still are trying to find out, but they're not going within and seeing what's inside of them. They have to find their goddamn strength. They so stuck on what the fuck they took losses in that they cannot even see that. Listen, sometimes you got to take an L in order to gain this back, to get your stability back, to get your hope back within yourself, but you're not looking within. So it's more so you looking to the world for answers instead of looking to yourself for answers, bruh. Get out of that energy. You're stuck. But Spirit said it's time to move forward. Look for that stability, that fourth one somewhere else, because that's the actions you were supposed to take. It was a lesson for you to learn when you dealt with this person, because now you took an L. It's not even an L. It's a very big L, meaning you took a lesson. This is a lesson in life. You do not go towards something that is not promising from the gate. If you see something, it's a mirage, and it looks crazy, you pay attention to that crazy ass mirage, because 9 out of 10, it holds a lot of darkness. Why is the moon here? Why is the moon here for the masculines? What secret? You definitely holding on to some damn secrets now. All right, maybe we got one. Let's see. It's an ending of a 10 of Cups. There was no fulfillment in this connection that they was dealing with. This was not their happy home. This was not where they were supposed to be. This was a karmic relationship that was going to tear their down, and this is what they hold it back from. They are keeping this a high ass secret, bruh. Let's see. Let's get some more secrets. Tell it all. They only have one other option. They exhausted all options with this relationship, yo. They put in so much effort that's why they are looking at what they did in the physical, because spiritually they have did everything possible spiritually to try to keep this connection. This is a secret that they did, because they tried to make it into something that it was never going to be. But because of the fact that they invested, because you got the 7 of Cups and the 7 of Pentacles, this let me know that this connection that they was dealing with wasn't so fulfilling. It was physical. So they put most of their whole physical effort into something that wasn't residual. Duh, motherfuckers, you need the soul too. So remember, emotions have to count, and so do the physical, because the Pentacle stands for something tangible, something physical, something in the world. And the Cup stands for emotions. So you have to connect the emotions with the physical. You cannot run against your soul. You're not happy within yourself because you kept dealing with situations that was not going to give back to you. You was giving the happiness, but you wasn't getting the happiness back. So you're keeping this a secret. You're not telling because you're embarrassed. You're embarrassed by your choices. Damn, I'm sorry. You stuck as the fuck. You're very enlightened by this, but you're stuck. You're stuck because you're embarrassed. Ooh, I'm sorry. I'm snitching. Why is the Empress here in reverse? Let's say that. You got the Queen of Cups. Oh, this person is very well thought with emotions. Very good with emotions. Somebody that has the ability to, how could I say it? She's the Empress in reverse. She uses her emotions for manipulation. She has two sides to her, I feel like. Whoever this feminine is, the Empress in reverse is the opposite of what you see. So I do feel like there's a double coin when you was dealing with this person masculine. This person gave you a soul sweet side and she knew how to pull your emotions. Ooh, weak as fuck. I'm sorry. She got you. I don't know what to tell you. I always tell men you look at the facade for what it is. Pay attention to people's patterns and their history. You start to learn where you fit in at. Why is the Queen of Cups here? Yes, this bitch is smart. I'm sorry. Whoever this feminine was, She knew that you wasn't going to evolve as a person because you was too emotional. And this person was taking control of your emotions. She was the magician in this motherfucker. I'm sorry, masculine. I got to be real truthful with y'all. Y'all had the Queen of Cups with the Empress in reverse. I mean, this person was not. She knew what you wanted, and it's like a succubus. Ain't that what they call them? A succubus, a woman that lures you in with her sexual appetite. So this person knew how to catch you with your emotions, get you all aroused with your emotions, but she knew it wasn't gonna help you to grow. She knew how to stagnate you. She was the magician. She was in control. Smart woman. I always tell people that don't play a woman stupid because some of us are extremely smart and we just play dumb. So whoever this is that you was dealing with, masculine, guess what? She knew what she was doing. You can't take it for that. That just means you got to spiritually be connected to your physical. Stop looking at every female just for the physical because they cute or they got money or they look good or they hold a certain accountability in the world. You got to start looking at that soul within. Start connected to your emotions permanently so you can understand how that person manipulates your emotions. If you are a person that's not aware, they know exactly what to do. So why is the Lovers in reverse here? So there was an ending, right? You got the Knight of Cups. Maybe you or the other person, masculine, wasn't giving emotions to this no more. It wasn't a real emotions. It was fake as hell. Because you got the Lovers in reverse and you got the Knight of Cups in reverse. I do feel like maybe this person is still holding on to you because finances, or maybe you're still holding on to this person because of finances. But I feel like somebody wants to move forward because you got the Chariot. Maybe you want to move forward and hold on to the last thing you really do got. I don't know. It's like you holding on to what you got left of yourself. And you want to move forward from this with dignity. Okay. Whew. That's what the rolling in the deep message is for, I believe. For the masculines, it's definitely rolling in the deep. So I was absolutely right when I first started this reading. I said that I feel like the energy of the rolling in the deep is people are coming to realization. But it was more, it makes sense. The masculines are tapped into their feminine energy, meaning their emotions right now. They actually are looking into their emotions. And the reason why I said I thought it was the feminine energy only because the rolling in the deep, I said it feel like more of a feminine energy. But it makes sense. Both the masculines and the feminines are in their feminine energy, and that's a good thing. That means the masculines are tapping into their heart's desires and noticing what's aligned with their heart and what is not. And the feminine is doing the same thing, which is very, very, very good. I don't even know how to explain how good that is because that's something that we should want to do because then you get the real realization of what's really going on with you. Let's see. I'm going to get some soulmate cards out too. Let's see. I gotta move these cards. I'm not even gonna win. This is some good junk in my heart. It is like somebody's very pressured emotionally. Like it hurts. It definitely do hurt. All right, so let's see. Can I get 2 cards for the masculine and 2 cards for the feminine with soulmate cards? What messages do you have for the collective with rolling in the deep? All right. Can I get 2 cards for the masculine energy? And I don't want them to flip over. Well, one did. So, I put 1 down, 1 up for the masculine. Can I get 2 cards for the feminine? Well, they gave me 3. Oh, wow. All right. So, masculines, the first card is, life is tough, but so are you. Don't let this situation break you down. I'm going to actually take 1 more card for the masculines because I got 3 for the feminine. Can I get 1 more card for the masculines? Thank you. So you got life is tough, but so are you. So you got life is a great big canvas. Throw all the paint on it you can. Make your life as colorful as possible. Don't let it get grayed. It says try to be a rainbow in someone else's cloud. So The energy that I'm getting, Spirit wants you to paint your own picture. Paint your own happiness outside of how everybody else try to make you feel what your happiness basically was. And even though people may judge you, masculines, Spirit said you got to move accordingly to what's aligned with you. Because if you keep following everybody else's standpoints with your life, you'll be living their life and not your own. So you got to do what makes you happy and do what makes you align. So even if you are usually a bubbly person, don't change that persona about yourself. If you're a good person, stay that good person, but you just are not meant to be good to everybody. You have to learn who to be good to. The same people that's going to reciprocate that same energy back to you. So I do feel like what Spirit is telling you, paint your own beautiful picture. Fuck what the world say. You got your own canvas and your own brush. You are your own paint. Even if you got to splash yourself in the world and just make everything bright and beautiful, fuck it. You're going to get that energy right back. It's not going to be at loss. But I do feel like Spirit said it's time to make somebody else's happiness happy. Somebody else happy. Whether it's yourself, somebody that is reciprocating that energy with you, or even if it's a mother, a father, a child. Give that energy to where it's reciprocated and not where it's withdrawn, not where you got to feel drained every time that you're giving this energy out to this person, because this person is not going to give it back to you. Especially if you're dealing with, this is 4 cards, I guess. Hold on, y'all. Masculines get one more. Can I get one more card for the masculine? Feminine got a lot over here that they saying, I guess. All right. It says your life does not get better by chance. It get better by change. So change your environment, change the people you deal with, change the way you communicate with people. Change so much about the things that you used to. Try to be unfamiliar with things. Try to do some things that make you feel unfamiliar with life. Like, even if you're a person that don't ride go-karts, go out there and ride a go-kart. If you're a person that don't travel, go out there and travel, masculine. If you're a person that don't know how to speak in a proper way, or you usually so highly how can I say it, tensed about communicating with people, Spirit says start communicating with people without tension, without fear. The more and more you start to do that, the more and more you'll feel better about yourself, and you will not be bothered by anybody pulling you away from from who you are. You will always reside in that same energy. So with that being said, the divine feminines, you will meet your soulmate when the time is right. So maybe some divine feminines that is dealing with a situation that now they're longing for that real, true divine connection where the heart and the mind is connected as one. If you look at this card, you see the male has the brains and the feminine has the heart. That means she's the soul and he's the logics. So it's the yin and the yang. Do we need both of that? In order for love to grow, we need both. We need the logics and we need the spirit. If your woman don't have a soul and she treats you like shit and act like she doesn't give a fuck and she's able to hurt you because it doesn't hurt herself, same thing for the masculine, but this is because this is the feminine. I'm going to say, if you cannot find a man that matches your heart, and he's logical and he's understanding about your heart, that means he's thoughtful of you. That means he's okay with not hurting you. That means he don't have to make you out of an example. So I do feel like some divine feminines know that when the time is right, they will connect with that person. They will find that person that matches them. Even if you're not dealing with a twin flame right now, and you're actually, even if you are, you're looking for a soulmate connection, it will happen when you start to notice the man has your heart in mind. That's an overall message for a lot of feminine. So then you are spiritually connected to those you love. So of course, if this is your masculine that you got on your mind, of course you're spiritually connected to this person. Of course, this person is the person that you love. Of course, it's like this. When you're dealing with a twin flame, you want to know what the hardest thing to do is be with a twin flame that don't understand what the connection really is. Like I said, back to this card. If you're a masculine watching this is what a divine feminine is going through. When your mind is uproar, her heart is uproar. It's a balancing thing. So if you are in a situation where you feeling doubtful and you feeling like lost and you feeling depressed, your feminine can feel that shit in her heart space. And it hurts. It hurts. And that's how they know so much about you, because whether you know it or not, y'all connected by the mind and the heart. Logic's in the spirit, your soul, your heart. She is the attachment to your heart. She's your heart while you're her mind. Pay attention. That's an overall message. So when you're thinking about shit or you're doing some wild shit, the divine feminine feel it emotionally. Damn. The reason it hurts so much to separate is because our souls are connected. She knows. Oh my God. I didn't even read the damn card yet, but there you go. She knows. It hurts her to see you hurt, or not to even see you hurt, to feel your hurt in her heart. What you don't feel, she feels. What you think she don't see, she knows. Because y'all are connected. Y'all souls are connected. You are the logic. She is the spirit. Pay attention. Okay. It says you want a person who comes into your life by accident but stays on purpose. So yes, the divine feminine is longing for that connection, that deep-rooted connection. Even if some of these divine feminines are dealing with a karmic partner, they are now longing for that connection where the man can understand their heart. That means you understand each other, love language. All right, before I get, I gotta get ready to get off in like 10 minutes. So I'm gonna pull, let's see. I want to see what zodiacs this reading is genuinely for. So I'm going to use my cards that I barely even use up here or in general. These are the Zodiac Moon cards. Beautiful ass cards. So let's see what zodiacs is this in reference to. If you know your moon, your sun, and your rising sign, just that's basically so. So let's see, what twin flames is this message genuinely for? Can I get 3 cards in representation of what twin flames this reading is genuinely for? With the rolling in the deep. This still could be the overall general reading, but this is significant for these zodiac signs. Take address to it. So if I was you, I would know my moon, sun, and rising. If you don't, please go to Astrology Cafe. You could type it in. I will figure it out. If I was you, I'll figure it out. Then come back to the reading to see if this message is for you. Okay. What masculine is this for? Moon in Gemini. If you're a masculine with the moon in Gemini, this message is for you. Can I get 2 more cards for the masculine? What masculine is this? Ooh. You got sun in Taurus. So if you're a Taurus male, this reading is for you. And moon in Aries, this reading is for you, masculines. Now I'm going to do the feminine. So please research your sun, moon, and rising sign to make sure that this message is not for you. It is for you. I'm sorry. So what feminines is this message is directly for? What message? What zodiac sign, sun, moon, or rising is this message for? Can I get 3 cards? 1. Ooh. So you got rising in Taurus, rising in Libra. Can I get 1 more? A lot of rising. And moon in Libra. So if your divine feminine has moon in Libra, rising in Libra, and rising in Taurus, this message is for you. This message could be for anybody, but this is a direct message for significant zodiac signs that I just listed. I'm also going to pull some soul journey cards. I don't know why. My spirit is really... All right, let's see. And then I'm going to close this reading out with a message from spirit. Before I do that, let's pull 2 cards for the masculine, 2 for the feminine. This is the soul journey cards. These are lessons that you're supposed to be learning at this time when it comes down to this connection or to yourself healing, or whatever relationship that you're dealing with that was just spoke about. That was a lot of cards trying to pop out. Can I get 2 cards for the masculine? Oh, they are going through grief. That's the word I was trying to get. It's grief. They feel so in acceptance. And can I get 2 for the feminine? Okay. Ooh, you got forgiveness. And gratitude. Think that's about something. So, for the masculine, it says, I'm learning to accept the things that I cannot change. The things that the masculines cannot change that are learned, they need to learn acceptance. They have to accept that they cannot change everything. Y'all are, somebody said on my podcast the other day, Chanel Rogers, she said, men are fixers and women are nurturers. It makes sense. Y'all men try to fix every person's situation, but you got to find the right situation to fix that is for you, that's going to be reciprocate of you, that's going to be acceptance of you fixing that situation. Then you got grief. It says, I understand that losing something is an opportunity to appreciate it. So even if the masculines have lost something that was really dear to them, they have to take that L because it's going to help them to appreciate it more. If they do not, that's fine. That means there's still a lesson that they got to learn. Or there's still a lesson you got to learn as a masculine. Now, the feminine. It says, gratitude. I am thankful for this life and the opportunities that it presents. So I do feel like a lot of divine feminines are in the energy of accepting life for what it is. They're enjoying it. Hey, we are Mother Nature. I think I put a post up the other day and I said that I feel like Mother Nature because kids gravitate towards me and animals. I love animals and I love kids. Everybody know that. So maybe I might just be Mother Nature. Who knows? Somebody told me stop. No, my neighbor said that one day when it started raining. He said, can you stop with your emotions? I said, huh? You see the rain coming down. I said, maybe. So then you got forgiveness. It says, I acknowledge that harboring resentment blocks the flow of love. You can't have resentment. If you are a divine feminine that's having resentment towards a relationship or a karmic or whoever, or even if it's somebody that you don't like, you got to let go of that resentment because resentment will hold you back from a lot of shit. All right, so that's that. And then I'm going to pull 2 closing messages from Spirit from the Oracle of the Hidden Worlds. See what Spirit has to say to close this message out. And again, if you guys haven't already, please like, subscribe, and share to my YouTube channel. My podcast channel as well, which is Mentally There For You podcast. To book a reading at gmail.com. And you can find me on Mentally There For You podcast and at Queensy's Readings on Facebook. And to donate or to send a generosity gift, you can cash at me at Queensy's Readings at gmail.com. Just make sure you put that it's a donation. And also follow me on Clubhouse, which is at Queensy Denise. And again, let's see what is the closing message from Spirit. All right, can I get 1 card for the masculine? That's a lot. 1 card for the masculine. That's a lot. Okay, I'm going to keep them. Can I get what messages you got to say, Spirit, to the feminine? I'm asking for a number. You throwing them out. Let's see. I guess. The feminine talk a lot. I'm sorry, y'all. So it says, returning home, transitioning life between lifetimes, loving welcome. Like I said, masculines, you're ready to return home, meaning that safe place where you can be yourself and you don't feel like you overworking yourself and the energy is reciprocated. Then you got Oracle, sacred living, spiritual speaking, intervention. I do feel like you are going through a grand awakening. You're getting awakened. Spirit is really shaking your ass up. Then you got the full moon temple. It says celebrate peak transcendent moment. So yes, I do feel like you're going through a grand awakening. I do feel like spirit is telling you this period right now is for you to listen to spirit. This period right now is for you to detach from the things that is not good for you. This period right now is also telling you it's time to return back to your safe place so you can feel welcome and be yourself. Divine Feminine. You got all these cards for what? So you got the resurrection. Ooh, comeback, rebirth, renew. I think both of you guys in that energy. Like, it's a snapback reality type of thing. Like, I'm returning back to who the hell I was. Okay. Then you got the tree of illumination. Truth, revelation, and understanding. I feel like a lot of divine feminists is going through their truths. They are going where they are aligned. They're paying attention to people. They're paying attention to places, things that they are not evolving with. It says open like a lotus. Flower, spirit, revolution, and maternity. Some of you may be conceiving. Some divine feminists may be conceiving. Maybe you're pregnant. Or this could be you birthing a new life. You making something new out of yourself. Then it says the leap. Ecstasy, bliss, and belief. Spirit said follow your dreams, baby. Do what you do, divine feminines. It's time. You've been holding back for too long. And then you got mountain goddess. It says highest vibration, mindfulness, power of the mind. You are the oracle. You are the creator. You are the divine feminine. You are the empress in your rights. You guys have a wonderful day. And again, like I said, like, subscribe, and share. But also, like, subscribe, and share to the Mentally There For You podcast. You do not want to miss out. You will see segments. We're doing mental health segments. We're breaking down some generational curses. Yeah, we're not playing. And then also, if you go up there on Fridays, I just started my segment yesterday. It's Tarot Time Fridays. I'm going to do every Friday because I do feel like yesterday was a big success and I do enjoy doing it. So every Friday at 11:30, I will be live. I will do a short discussion and we'll go straight into doing readings. You can call in. The number will be listed. I will actually have a commercial up soon about it. You will be able to come up there and get a 10-minute reading personally from me. And then I also need you to like, subscribe, and share to them. I don't know why I'm so freaking tongue-tied. But guys, you have a wonderful day. And don't forget to like, subscribe, and share. And also go to the like page on Facebook for Queensy's Readings and the Mentally There For You podcast page. Later.